For this case study, I first look at the problem identification. We know that Mrs. Rose is the assistant principal. She'd like to have more community involvement in the school, and the current principal has not been keen on parental involvement. Feels like it's just an added area that the school does not need to partner in. He doesn't want the extra input and support of an organization like PTO or PTA. There is a meeting where parents were invited in to look at the parental involvement currently. There's 8 families that did attend. This was discouraging to the principal. Some questions that we need to identify: how were the parents previously involved and or communicated with? How do the parents feel about the current administration? Is there a positive or negative energy with the current setting? What ways does the school communicate from home to school? And are there any activities that the community can do to partner with the school? For the problem identification, the school does not have a positive impact on the community. The school is not doing what is currently possible to foster a relationship with businesses, families, and other stakeholders. Mrs. Rose, as the new administrator, does not have the principal support to engage the partners as far as the community, parents, with the school. My first step in my proposed plan of action is to continue the scheduled meeting. Even though the current administrator does not feel like it is needed, I think it's a great place to start. First, you're going to listen to the families, get ideas and their input. Surveying them will help give feedback and open up more areas that maybe we've not already thought about. Ask them what is working and not working, and making sure that we are appreciative of their time that they are taking and spending, and the impact that this will have on their child's education. As they leave the meeting, we want them to know that we are going to take into consideration their concerns and wishes and thanking them for their time. Step 2 is parental and community involvement. For the families, there are many opportunities that we could start, from booster clubs, PTAs, site council, family engagement, and parental volunteers in the school. For the community, if we could get out to the communities and show them that we can partner with them through fundraising, through advertising, inviting them into the building so they can also see what work we are doing and what they can be a help in. Step 3 is communication. It is important that you use as many avenues as possible so the families are understanding upcoming events and other areas that they may need information on. Making sure my first step with communication is social media, from Twitter, Facebook, email, school conferences, learning nights for the family so they can come in and get information on math and reading and other areas that they may need to support their students. A family engagement team to look at ways to promote our family's partnerships, school newsletters, communication through websites and surveys. And to resolve the current issues and focus on the student's success, I will encourage parents to be involved and respected for their effort. This will encourage parents to continue their involvement. This will hopefully open up the opportunity for them to feel welcome, safe, and comfortable. If the families feel respected, it will trickle down to their students and the students' success as well. Step 2, the parents are being encouraged to attend different types of events. We all have different work schedules and we all have different ways that we would like to be a positive impact into our child's education. So maybe they're more into the sports or more into the academics. Having multiple avenues will help the parents feel like they're being appreciated for their time and something that they would like to do and a value to them. Step 3, we will focus on making sure that the students are seeing their parents' interests, and this will help build their academic and social improvement and everyone having the same understanding. For the community, we'll want to make sure that they are valued and that we have that partnership with them. A positive image of us in the community will help when they are talking to other people in the community about our school and giving them kind of some ideas of what we stand for. The meeting supports the parents who want to be connected and gives them a time to be heard and understand. I think the meeting is a great way to open up any misunderstandings or anything that we can do to further help those parents. 8 families is not huge, but it does take a start, and that first initial meeting is a start to making the changes. Getting the community involved supports them financially through sports advertisements, which will in turn support the school's reputation and image. Communication through a variety of means will give easier access to the community and families depending on what works best for them. Some unresolved issues that will need some more clarification and investigation. Will the principal support the new initiatives? If our main leader is not on board, then that does not help the image and the staff's buy-in. So making sure the principal is understanding the importance of this type of partnership between families and community is the first step. This we need to find out will increase with the activities. Will parents become involved? Will they want to participate? So through the different means and through the different avenues, we can see maybe where we need to add more opportunities, or maybe there aren't that many interests in a certain area and we could focus it elsewhere. And then we want to make sure the teachers are okay with how we're expecting them to communicate out. Are they able to use Facebook or different websites to communicate to their families, or do we need training and support for those teachers? Standard 4, as the assistant principal, I would encourage parental involvement through committees and making sure those meetings are still happening so they are feeling that appreciation. Having all the different types of ways to communicate is going to fit the different families on what works best for them. Whether they want just to check their phone real quick on Twitter, or if they want to join the Facebook page, or just email. Having multiple ways will help meet all's ways and needs. And increasing volunteering opportunities gives the parents a way to feel involved and gets our image out there in a positive way. I'm responding to the diverse needs of parents by valuing their individual schedules and what works best for them. There will be a partnership with community, and through the community we'll work on advertising, fundraisers, and through there our school can also get a kickback with some of the fundraising dollars, and between that relationship and our school, everybody benefits. First, I'll mobilize community resources by going out and putting our name out there. Having that handshake and that face-to-face relationship is the old-fashioned way of doing business, and I think that's important for our school to promote our image that way. Second, I initiated meetings that provided feedback for us and parents. These meetings will help guide further changes to parental involvement and where they need support. Last, I opened up the many ways we can communicate to our parents and community. Having multiple means will make it easier for everyone to access our information. Having a triangle of family to community to school is just a positive way to run your school and your building, and that's how I would like to see a future leadership opportunity for myself. Making sure everybody's on the same page, everybody is aware, and feeling that safe environment to share concerns and needs so we can build upon where we're weak and make that relationship even stronger. Thank you.